McLeod with Resource Investing News, and here today with me at PDAC is Rick Rule, founder of Sprott Global Resource Investments. Thank you for joining me.
Pleasure, Charlotte. Thank you.
Okay, so one message you often leave investors with is that there's opportunity in markets like today. However, it seems like a pretty simple concept, but people seem to struggle to act on it. Why is that?
I don't know the answer to that, but it is a simple concept. The truth is, if you make money by buying low and selling high, that presupposes that you bought low.
Yep.
You can't buy low when you have lots of competition in the market. So interestingly, the fact that the market is 83% down from 2011 makes people afraid. They should have been afraid in 2011.
Okay, that's good to know. So in your talk yesterday, you mentioned that we would be seeing more M&A activity if mining CEOs weren't preventing it from happening. So what exactly are they doing that is stopping it?
That was an answer in respect to a question concerning microcaps, the sub sort of 30 million market caps.
Okay.
And the problem that's happening is that too many boards of directors have voted in change of control provisions for officers and directors, where the officers and directors get paid $2 or $3 or $4 million in the event of change of control. A company with a $10 million market cap, where the management team gets a $3 million going away present, precludes any kind of merger and acquisition activity.
Right. So what will it take for them to get their acts together and kind of allow that activity to get going?
I don't think it'll happen.
No.
I think they'll waste the remaining treasuries if the market doesn't turn around, and we'll have a Darwinian approach where the companies merely go to if you will, market heaven.
Right. Okay. So you also touched on the fact that gold is doing well in every currency except the U.S. How does that work, and what's the impact for investors inside and outside the country?
Lots of impacts.
Yeah.
The truth is that the U.S. dollar has done extraordinarily well against other countries. I'm a beneficiary of that, of course, being American, but I must say it mystifies me a little bit. I suspect the strength in the U.S. dollar really has to do with the weakness in all other currencies. The idea that the U.S. economy itself is really strong appears to me, as an American, to be a misnomer. Mercifully for me, my country has an extraordinarily strong franchise. I also believe that gold doesn't need to win the war against the US dollar, it just needs to lose it a little less badly. And my suspicion is with negative interest rates, negative real interest rates on US Treasury securities, that precisely that will occur.
Okay. Now, finally, I keep hearing 2015 is going to be a big year in terms of global crises, which could be good for gold, at least in the short term. What is your take?
Black swans are, of course, black swans because they're unexpected events.
Yeah.
And there are any number of things that can go wrong. But there have been any number of things that could have gone wrong over the last 4 or 5 years. There is extraordinary confidence on a global basis in U.S. dollar hegemony. And I don't know what it is that could shake that confidence. For me, when I look at the U.S. dollar, I remember the narrative in 2011 that $14 trillion in on-balance sheet federal liabilities was unserviceable. Now we have $18 trillion in on-balance sheet liabilities, $4 trillion more, and somehow people are confident that we can service it. If nothing makes any particular sense, understanding why it would unravel is, to me, unfathomable. I wish I could give you a better answer, but I can't.
That's okay. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. That's all from me. And I'm Charlotte McLeod with Resource Investing News.